the UK for 5 years continuously, you will be eligible as well. Of course, it depends on what type of visa they are on. Some visa take longer, some visa take shorter. But if in most cases, if you have been in the UK for the 5 years continuously, you
You should
should be eligible to apply for
before
a
PR.
permanent residency.
So guys, tell me in comment section below if you have been applied to go to UK with your family, with your partner, dependent. So how long you take for you, and and what kind of visa you applying for that. So
So, to be very honest, that's the most controversial topic going on right now, right? Everyone's complaining about how long visa are taking to go to the UK. So now let's talk a bit more about the cost involved. So for a starter, you will have to pay the same amount, same visa fee as the primary visa holder, which can be anywhere from £625 to £1,423 for work visa. And also you will also have to pay a health surcharge which is above all of this, and it is usually £624 as per year. Now for most visa type, apart from the visa cost, you will also have to show that you have £1,270 available to
and
support
you need to keep
yourself.
in mind that money is applied for the main applicant who they are in the UK. They need to support himself. They need to show that much amount in a bank account. So dependent, you also show some money in your bank account. That's £285.
That is
£285
£285 to support
yourself.
yourself, and it is over and above the £1,270 that your partner or your spouse
Pause.
visa, who is the primary holder of the visa, they will have to show now. If so, if you are a student, you will have to pay £363 for a student visa, and the same cost is for the primary holder of the visa and the dependent. So twice that amount. And
Twice that amount if you're applying from the inside the UK, and £490 for over above the health of charges. Apart from this,
once again, you will have to show sustainable money. So for
a
a course
course
in London, you will have to prove that you have £845 a month for a course up to 9 months, and for a course outside London, you will have to show that you have £680 a month for up to 9 months, all
in your
up to
bank
all
account. This
months. All right. So the million dollars question is: it worth uploading yourself for from whichever country you are coming from, making this whole drastic changes in your life and moving to the UK? So well, so I would strictly, honestly suggest you rethink depending on how much. So the another question you might have is whether, as a dependent, you are eligible for ILR, that is indefinitely to remain or permanent residency in the UK as well. The good news is that if you are your partner on whose visa you are on in the UK, if they are going to be eligible in 5 years after staying in the UK for 5 years continuously, then definitely you will be eligible as well. So of course it's depend on what type of visa they are on.
there's some type of long term visa, some short term visa. In the most case, if you have been in the UK in for the 5 year, continually, you should be eligible for PR. So guys, tell me the comment section below if you have
So, how long your visa is taking? Because, to be very honest, that's the most controversial topic going on right now. Right, everyone's complaining about how long visa are taking to go to the UK. So now let's talk a bit about the
the
cost
cost.
involved. So for
First,
starter, you will
you
have
have
to pay the same
same amount
visa
of money,
fee
yeah.
as the primary visa holder.
So which can be anywhere from the £625 to £1,423 for the worker visa. You also have to pay health of charges which will above of all this.
And it is
Usually,
usually £624 per year. And now for most visa type, apart from the visa cost, you will also have to show that you have £1,270 available to
to support
support
yourself.
yourself.
For partner now is a must case. If you are independent, you have to show uh, £285 to support yourself.
And this is over and above the £1,270 that your partner or your spouse, who is the primary holder of the visa, they will have to show. So now if you are a student, the costs are different. If you are a student, you would have to pay £363 for a student visa, and the same cost is for the primary holder of the visa and the dependent, so twice that.
Twice that amount, guys. And if you are applying from the inside the UK, it's £490 above this for health of charges apart from this.
And once again, you will have to show sustainable money. So of course, in a London, you will have to prove that you have £845 a month for a course up to 9 months. And for a course outside London, you will have to show that you have £680 a month for up to 9 months. All right.
So
So
it's $1 million question is worth it.
it's worth uploading yourself from whichever country you are coming from, making this whole drastic changes in your life and moving to the UK. Let's be really honest now, and I'm not going to show you a pretty picture just to try and convince you. If one of you plans on working, I would strictly or honestly suggest you rethink depending on how much money the primary earner makes now. So, if your spouse makes enough money to cover the both of your grade, otherwise, I strongly suggest you take up a job. The cost of living in the UK is consistently rising, and it is really expensive. It was always expensive, so it is just gotten more expensive right now.
So guys, think twice before you applying for visa. And
And if the two of you plan on working in the UK, and the average salary for most jobs, if you are a skilled worker, it about 30
and
to
for
40,000 just to start off. You should be fine. So it should not be too bad a decision. So too bad decision. So in that case, I think it is absolutely brilliant. But if only one you is working,
then it's going to more
so it
difficult
might
for
be
you
worth
guys. Yeah.
considering what your expenses are going to be, like doing a quick calculation and seeing if it is really worth it in the first place. But apart from that, it is an absolutely great place to live if you are coming with your
Your partner,
partner
your
or your
family, your
spouse
spouse.
and you want to have kids. The UK is a great place to have kids there because their health surcharges are free, health cares are free, there is free education, and it's a really really lovely place to live in and a way so that works in your favor before you make your
Decision.
decisions. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, please
Please
please please subscribe
subscribe
our
this
channel
channel.
and hit the bell icon to get more info. If you will subscribe our channel, you will get immediately all the responses.
And another
Question in your mind, any like doubts in your mind, you can come up as a family and we will definitely try to help you. So
so
thank you guys, and one more time, please 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 subscribe
subscribe our
our channel
channel.
and hit the bell icon to get
So
more
see you
details.
again for next time. To for till now, for next video, we will say bye.